Hello friends, my name is Tawfiq and you're watching my channel Graphics 10. So in this video we are going to see the content aware move tool, which is pretty much similar to the patch tool, but instead of copying the selected area it moves the selected area. So let's say I want to move this football in some different location. So I have to simply select this area. We don't have to be precise, we can make a rough selection. And before that we have to select this mode as move. The structure and color I have kept the values at maximum. The minimum values are 1 and color value, minimum value of color is 0. So I have kept it, the structure value to 7 and the color value at 10. These are the maximum values so that it blends well in the background. If you keep the values at minimum, it doesn't blend well in the background. So mode is move, and I'm just left click and dragging it, and if you want to move it in straight line, then you can press and hold the shift button and release whenever you want. Then either you can click over here or you can press enter or return if you are using Mac. So I'll press enter. So this will move the football from here to our desired location. I'll press Ctrl D to deselect it. So this has done a pretty good job, I would say. Not perfect, but pretty good job. So if you want to move certain pixels from any image, you can definitely use this tool, content aware move tool. We will see another example. So this is a very interesting example, a bird and a snake. So let's say if I want to take this bird a bit closer to the snake for no reason, just for this example. So again I need to select the bird first. The selection doesn't have to be precise. Again I am keeping the mode to move. Structure and color values are at maximum. Again let's say I want to put it over here. Either I can click here or press enter. So I'm pressing enter. So if the selected area is larger, definitely it will take longer time to apply the effect. It also depends upon the quality of your image. So I will press Ctrl D to deselect this, or Command D in Mac. So it has done a very good job over here, but you can say some distorted pixels over here. So if I want to remove these pixels, I can simply use the healing brush tool. How to use the healing brush tool? Simply press Alt click to capture the area and draw a line simply. So it's doing pretty good job actually. Very nice. Yes, very good. So this has done a pretty good job. So this is a very useful tool, because if you want to move, not remove but move certain objects in the image itself, then this is a very useful tool. So this was, let's take another example just to be clear. Let's say I want to, let's say a different example altogether. So this one maybe. So this image has plenty of aeroplanes. Let's say a different image. Let me check. Yes, maybe this one. So we have 3 aeroplanes in this particular image. So let's say if I want to move this aeroplane from here, from my left side to my right side. So I can simply take content aware move tool. Again the mode is move. Simply move this over here and click over here or press enter. So this will, instead of copying or removing, it will move the selected area, the selected pixels. Again, the time will depend upon the quality of your image. Control D. So this, look, this is before and this is after. This is pretty good. Let's say if I want to add some text on the left side, so I can take it on the right side. The purpose can be anything, but this is what it tool does. So this tool has another property called as the extend properties. So by using this, we can extend some portion of any image. So we'll go back to this image. I'll press F12. So let's say if I want to increase the length of this snake's neck, maybe. Where did it go? Yes. So again, I have made a rough selection. The selection doesn't have to be accurate or precise. So instead of move, I have taken or I have chosen the extend option. So I can simply drag it, and remember, you cannot drag it too much. Drag it, press enter. So this will try to match the pixels that I have moved. Again, it will take time because it's a lengthy process, complicated process. So look, this is before and this is after. We'll see one more example. Say over here. Let's say I want to increase the height of this bird. So I'll select half the bird or more, just more than half, and again extend, zoom it a little bit. So as you can see, this portion is not matching to the remaining part of the image. So again I'll press enter. Let's see what happens. It tries to match the two parts of the image. As this image is larger, it is taking longer time to process. It also depends upon your configuration of your computer, your processor speed, RAM size, etc. So yes, again this has done a pretty good job. So this is before and this is after. So last example, maybe let's say this one. Let's say how it works with the mountains, non-living things. Aeroplane was also non-living thing, but say these rocks. Extend, enter. Again it will take a bit of a time to process. Just have to be patient. Okay, so pretty good again, but as you can see, there is some portion outside the selection area. So you can try to make it correct by using the healing brush tool. Maybe it doesn't work well in all the images. It works well in selected images, but it is a very useful tool for chopping and changing images or the location of objects. So okay, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye and cheers.